morning. Today is the 18th, so that means I have 10 more days left in Kenya. I'm actually at my aunt's house. I didn't get a vlog so much outside while I'm talking because I don't want somebody to snatch my phone. I feel like that's very common here. Things can just get stolen from you right off your body and you don't even notice it, so I don't want my phone to be stolen. But tomorrow we're actually going to go to one of the gurdwaras, and I'll take you through that, and then we're probably going to hang out with my other aunt's house, and then from there we're going to go camping, so I'm going to show you that. The weather here is really nice. It is like I'm on a top floor, so there's a lot of wind blowing, so it's really nice. People don't really have air conditionings here or a fan, like a ceiling fan, because they don't really need it because they get so much air from the windows. Like even now there's so much air blowing, but it's so good so far. And right here is the back where you can see like a hotel, and then there's also the national park that you're gonna see from my aunt's house, so that's pretty cool. So we're gonna go in a couple of days, and I'll just take you through everything. And so far I've been liking this trip and it has been awesome. So also, ever since I've been here, I haven't been able to tell you how the flight was. So I was initially from North Carolina. So it's North Carolina to New York, which wasn't that long of a flight. And then New York to Doha, which was 12 hours. And then I had another 5 hours to get to Kenya. So Doha to Kenya. And in total it was 26 hours. So it was a lot. And I was pretty tired. I came here in Kenya, landed here at like midnight. And my cousin came and picked me up, and I literally took a shower and just knocked out, went to my other cousin's place, hung out with them for some time, which you'll see what we did in the vlog as I'll show you. But now I've just been chilling. It's a nice weather, so I'm just actually editing some of my other videos that I have been meaning to edit, someone from Canada, and I'll upload that in a little bit while. It should be up, have already uploaded by now, so I'll be working on this one too. But I'm just taking it slow. Yesterday and today I haven't done much, just been sitting around the house, which is fine. And then we have another couple of more plans in the next 10 days, and then that would be it for this trip. And I'll vlog everything as I'm going back as well. But I wanted to give you guys an insight of how the flight was, since I wasn't able to actually talk about that. Good morning, everybody. So this is early in the morning as we're going to the Makindo Gurdwara, and I wanted to vlog around the scenery, which was so beautiful. In the morning time it does get a little bit chilly over there, so like a sweater would be really nice to have on hand, especially in the afternoons as well. But throughout the day it's pretty hot, so you don't need it. The view was really nice. Like I said, there was no issues with the road, so no traffic or anything like that. There is a skill that you have to have driving on these roads, because there isn't really a rule. It's just whoever drives like that, you drive like that too. Just gotta have to find your own space. But this is what the road looked like as I was going there. Now finally we have entered the Gurdwara. So a little bit about this. It was built in 1926 by the Sikhs who were working on the construction of the Uganda railway line from the coast inland to Lake Victoria and beyond to Uganda. Another cool thing is that visitors can also stay here for I think up to
5 days or a week or so. If you like, you can book a room and you could just stay over there, which is a lot of what people do when they're trying to travel to Mombasa. They usually stop, this is like the halfway point to Mombasa and Nairobi, so a lot of people will stop here for a couple of days and then they will, eat the langar. So a langar is just a food service that's given at the Gurdwara. And the Gurdwara, any Gurdwara that you see in the world, anyone, any race, any nationality is allowed to come in there and enjoy the ambience. They're allowed to partake in any other food service or service that's going on in the Gurdwara, regardless of what race you are. And there's very, very welcoming, and food is also served, and food is always vegetarian. So they had a newer hall, which is to the right of the side that I just showed you, and what I'm also going to show you right here. This was the newer prayer hall that I didn't get a chance to go to the main one, but this is the actual new one that we went, and then we attended the service. It was really nice. We had some lunch and then we went back home, but it was really nice, really peaceful. I love going to Gurdwara. It's really, really relaxing and a good sense of mind. So this is what the food hall looks like. You grab your plate and then someone will serve the breakfast to you. Same thing with the lunch as well. And then you just take your seat and over here at the table and then enjoy. And then you could go back in and you could hear the service. Another thing I want to point out is that all visitors to the Gurdwara wear a head covering out of respect for the Guru Granth Sahib, which is the holy text. So beside the Gurdwara, there is actually a really nice food market. So you can go and get like your vegetables, any kind of cutlery, or you can get utensils for the kitchen. There's all various kinds of stuff like fruits. So my aunt picked up a couple of fruits and vegetables. You were more than welcome to just walk over and get it. And it was a really nice experience. So I saw her bargaining one-on-one, which was really nice. But I thought that the pots that they have were really nice. And they bring these from the villages too, so they can sell them over here. So at this Gurdwara, there's also peacocks. Yes, peacocks. I only saw them in the cage. Apparently they usually roam around, but I did not get to catch any and see any in live without a cage. I really wanted to. Peacocks are like one of my favorite animals. But this is just the journey back home. And it was a really nice time at the Gurdwara. I'm glad I got to see that. So this morning we went to the national park, saw all the animals. This was so nice. We actually decided to just have a picnic over here for lunch, which you'll see that as the video goes on. It was really nice because my cousin knew the ways ins and outs, so we kind of didn't have to book a tour to say and go on like a safari car like the one that you see in front of us, because he knew the ways around. But right when we got there, we saw some monkeys. I think these are baboons. And we just followed along the path. Now, we left the house around 6 and got there around 6:10, 6:20 because the national park is really close to their house. This was the best time in the morning to come because that's when we can catch the lions. Otherwise, they are going to be hidden away for the much part of the day because they're not going to come out in this heat. So either early in the morning they're going to come, or they're going to come at the evening time. My favorite part was just waking up this early in the morning and waking up with the animals as well. You could see that there weren't much animals in the early morning, but the sunrise was absolutely beautiful. The weather was a little bit chilly. Now, do to keep in mind that during the national park, you can't just step outside because you are out in the wild. So it's not advised to actually get out of your car and just walk around the road. Now, there are pathways and roads hidden and kind of made so where you can take your car, safari car. Most people, other drivers, will let you know if you're spotting for lions. They'll let you know where they saw it, and then everybody gathers over there. In the safari cars, the tours, the one who give the tours, they're the ones that actually have like those microphones, and they can tell each other where they spotted the lion so everyone can come and get a glimpse of them. About now, I saw so many animals. I saw rhinos, ostriches, zebras, wildebeest, and monkeys too. I think later on I saw a little bit more crocodiles and monkeys, but I was so lucky enough that I could see the lions, and there's one standing right there, and there's another one. So seeing these animals up so close, even if it's just a lion or a giraffe, seeing them so close, live and in person, is only something that you get to experience in Kenya, and I must say it was an amazing experience. It was just beautiful. Animals are so beautiful, and just realizes how important it is preserving the wildlife and taking care of our planet.